So within the British Army, it's not what you know sometimes, it's actually who you know. So in this video, I'm going to go through 5 people that you should get to know at your unit to make your life a lot easier. And I'm going to start off with somebody that's in the QM's department or in your company quartermasters section or your squadron quartermasters. There's a lot of benefits to this, especially when you need to get some expense items from string, mine tape, other types of tape from the stores to add to your equipment when you go on exercise. Secondly, they hold things like batteries, which absolutely everyone needs, from AAA, AA, D-type batteries, all types of batteries that everyone needs to use at home. Also, if you go into a rave and you want some extra sidelumes, they got them in the quartermasters. It's lots of different things that they will hold in the quartermasters that if you know someone from there, you'll be able to get them absolutely no problems whatsoever. And then when you go up a level to perhaps the QM's department regimentally, they'll hold all your kit and equipment, either the QM Tech or the QM General. And that's where you're gonna get all your uniform, boots, and sometimes boots are hard to come by in the military. If you're a 9 medium on your boots like me, they hardly ever have them in because everyone wears like an 8 or a 9 or a 10. But if you know someone in that department, they'll ring you up as soon as they get all those types of equipment in. Then you can go down there and make sure you can get yourself the best kit when it comes in and you haven't got to wait for ages. So that's the first one. Get to know someone in the SQMSs. The second person you're going to need to know is somebody working in the military transport department on your camp as well. Because not only do they deal with army vehicles, they can also deal with civilian vehicles as well. So should you have a puncture in your tyre, generally they'll be able to sort that out. Should you need an oil change, they'll be able to sort that out. So you're working with a vehicle mechanic, a VM, within the military transport part on your camp. They can do minor jobs on your personal vehicle as well. Secondly, with an MT rep, you're going to have to use a car. If you're going on courses, you can get a car from MT. And if you know someone there, they'll probably tell you which is their most reliable cars. Some of the cars that you can get with MT, the Civic cars, are quite unreliable. So they'll probably tell you which car would be best, and hopefully if they're the guys issuing out the cars as well, they'll give you the best one. So with regards to an MT rep, they can help you with your personal car and they can help you get the best wheels if you're going away on a course, or if you need a Land Rover, if you're going away on exercise, they're not going to give you a really dodgy one. They'll give it to someone else. Thirdly, you need to get to know someone down the gym. Get to know a PTI. And this has been no more prevalent than over this past 1 year, 2 years where we've had lockdown and you haven't been able to get to a gym. If you know a PTI, they will sign you out kettlebells, 20 kilogram bars. They can sign you out all sorts of weight training gear that you can take to your room. You'll sign for it. And because you're mates with them, they know they'll get it back at exactly the same time. So they won't have dramas doing this. So it's definitely worth knowing one of the physical training instructors down the gym. Also with that as well, they'll let you know when there's adventure training coming up, if there's any good courses coming up as well with regards to sport, and they will be well in the know with what's going on within the regiment with regards to PT, sports. If you're going to have a snap fitness test as well, so a fitness test just out of the blue, which the military do a lot, they'll let you know that so you can prepare for it. So make sure you get to know a PTI. Number 4 is getting to know a chef. Now, at most units, the catering department is civilian, but when you go on exercise and operations, you'll take the military chefs out with you, and they are definitely worth knowing because they will have loads and loads of food in stock. And sometimes when the food's coming to an end, they might have to bin it, but if you know them, they might have a couple of like cheesecakes left over or loads of desserts left over, which can really raise your morale. It happened to me in Afghan. I used to go probably once a fortnight to the chef, because I was in a really small patrol base, about once a fortnight, and I just get like a couple of full cheesecakes just to stick in the little fridge we had in our accommodation. And a lot of them are exceptional cooks as well, really good cooks, the military chefs are, and they're good to have to if you want to do something in your home, put on a meal, you can get one of the chefs just to write you out just some good recipes that you can use. There's a saying in the army that the hardest course to pass within the military is the chef's course, because the food within the messes are pretty poor. But that's just because it's the ingredients that they get given. Military chefs are really good, and they can really benefit you within your career. Number 5 is get to know someone in the medical and dental centre. Sometimes it can take a long time to get appointments with the doctor or the dentist, other than having to go on sick parade. So if you know someone on the reception that's working in a medical dental centre, they'll try and squeeze you in. Secondly, on that as well, we do a lot of tabbing in the military, and you might be going through a lot of zinc oxide tape. That's absolutely fine. Nip down to the med centre and they'll be able to dish you out a load of zinc oxide tape, some extra padding for your feet as well. And they'll be able to, if they notice that you're getting a lot of this stuff, there might be a problem with the insoles in your shoes, they can get you into the doctor. They could be your first line of defence, actually, from being quite injury prone when it comes to tabbing and doing a lot of fizz. So get to know someone in the medical centre especially. Okay, it wouldn't be one of my 5-tip videos without a bonus. And a bonus one is get yourself a mentor. Someone who you can look up to, who knows the ins and outs of your trade and your best route to promotion, qualifications, going from a class 3 to a class 2 to a class 1. Someone who's well thought of within the regiment and also very professional at their job at the same time. And as a mentor, you can look up to them, and should you need any advice, they're the person that you can go to. And that takes a lot of pressure off you and a lot of sleepless nights wondering what you're going to do next with your career. You can go to speak to someone who's actually been there and done it. So get yourself a mentor. Other than that, that is it for this video. If you have any questions, I hope that you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you're not already one of my subscribers in this great community that I'm building. Other than that, take care. Bye.